We would like to share one final story with you about another beautiful family whose journey brought them to May Institute, and we're honoured that they consider the May family. So can you give me another really wild round of applause to welcome to the stage, this time, the wonderful father and May family member, Mr. Mike Trainor, everyone.
The stories are amazing. Good evening. First off, thank you so much for having me here tonight. When I was asked by Eileen and Julia to speak, I was honored. And I won't lie, I was a little nervous. I lied already. I'm a lot nervous. But some things are bigger than fear. I said yes because I want to tell my son Jack's story. And my wife Lori and I want to share what May has meant to our family. Jack is almost 16 now. He's been a student at May for almost 4 years. First in the day school, and the last couple of years in the residential program. And I can tell you, without a doubt, May has changed his life. It's changed our lives. Jack is autistic. So is his younger brother, Sean. And they both are mostly nonverbal. That means that even though he's a bright, observant, loving kid, Jack has a very hard time expressing himself with words. He uses gestures and vocalizations, and we've learned to read his cues, but that's taken years. And even now, there are moments when he just can't make himself understood, and that can be frustrating for Jack and heartbreaking for us. Most people don't know what it's like to watch your child struggle to communicate, or to have your younger son flinch and cover his head in fear when his brother lashes out in frustration. Most people don't know what it's like to remove every picture off the wall and to put mats all over the house, or to take physical restraint training just to keep your family safe. Lori's mom, Anna, Jack's grandma, she's here tonight, and she also had to take classes, so thank you, Grandma. As a family, we've had to cancel holidays or leave events early, rebuild plans we were excited about around meltdowns or anxiety or unpredictability. It's exhausting, it's isolating, and it's the reality for a lot of families like ours. That's part of why I'm here tonight, because I want to share our family story. And when we started looking at May in the residential program, it was one of the hardest decisions we've ever made. You hear group home, and your mind goes to dark places. We wondered, who will care for him? Will he be safe? Will they see him the way we do? We didn't expect a miracle. We just wanted him to be okay. But May gave us so much more than okay. Leading up to the day Jack moved in, Sonia, May's director of family services, answered every question and went above and beyond to arrange tours and just generally make us feel more at ease. And we'll never forget Jack's first night at the residence. One of his teachers, Courtney, picked up an extra shift and stayed the night with him at his new home to help Jack and to help us. And all through the night, she texted Lori comforting messages and pics of Jack, smiling at the house, sitting on his bed, eating dinner, getting ready for school the next day. The kind of care and thoughtfulness that she showed and they showed, you can't teach that. And that's who they are at May. Now, when we pick up Jack for his weekly mall trip for pizza and Coke, or to bring him home on Sundays, he's full of joy. Occasionally we see May staff at the mall, and they run over and they greet Jack and with a big smile and a big hug. They aren't on the clock. They just love our son, and he loves them right back in his own way. Jack has grown so much. He's in a vocational program at school now. He asks for staff by name. At Maple Road, where he loves everyone there. To name a few, there's Diane, and Rita, She-Love, George's, Evelyn, and Ralph and Alex, who are here tonight. Thank you. So, Jack has 2 roommates now at Maple Road, which we never thought would happen. He had his own room at Maple for a while. Now he and his new roomies are able to tolerate each other and put up with each other's quirks. And this is huge for kids like Jack and his roommates and everyone else at the house. They rely on routine and struggle with change, but Jack's adapted, he's embraced it, and now he has 2 homes and double the love. And we are so thankful. Jack's the kind of kid who lights up a room with his smile. He wants the people around him to be happy. If there's the slightest tension or someone raising their voice, he feels it deeply. He wants peace, he wants joy, and he works hard to be a part of the world, even though the world isn't easy for someone like him to navigate sometimes. Autism isn't a one-size-fits-all diagnosis. It's a spectrum. And for kids like Jack, life can look very different from what many people imagine. Jack may not work a 9-to-5 job. He may never live entirely on his own. To paraphrase someone from Washington recently who focused on what people with autism can't do, he might not ever play baseball or write a poem or go on a date. But there's plenty Jack can do. He's an important part of our community. He has hobbies. He likes to run. He likes to bowl. He's been into play. He likes to throw water balloons at Daddy's head from the 2nd floor window. I'm looking up, he'll toss the balloon, and he'll say, "Catch your head," well, mostly head. And then he'll throw it, and it makes his day and makes our day. Jack has relationships, he has a voice, even though it doesn't always come through words. He makes people feel good. And he reminds us every day what really matters. What do I want people to know about kids like Jack? They can have a life. They do have a life. They don't have to be isolated or invisible. They may not do things the way neurotypical people do, but their perspective matters. Their contributions matter. It all comes back to empathy, openness, treating people with dignity, and May gets that. The staff at the school and the residents, people like Jack's teachers, Autumn and Ernest, who are here tonight. They're invested in these kids in a way that's hard to put into words. They don't just do their jobs, they see the humanity in every student. They see the potential. And they treat the parents, us, like family too. They've done so much for Jack and for us, and I get more emotional talking about May than I do about Jack, honestly. Because we didn't expect this. We didn't expect a place that would love our son for exactly who he is, and that would help him thrive and give us peace of mind. Some people might say, how can you really have a relationship with a kid like Jack? But the staff at May knows. You can. You just have to take the time. And once you do, your life is better for knowing him. Thank you for being here tonight. Thank you for believing in our kids. Thank you for believing in families like ours. But when you support May, please know you are changing lives. You've definitely changed ours. Thank you.